Hello, shalom, and good evening. Shalom, shalom. Jesus, Leesha. I was trying to figure out what to film today. Let me move my mirror out of the way. I've decided on doing another GBB video. The good, the bad, and the boring. I haven't done one since the Shane Dawson debacle. So basically, we're just gonna go through and I want to talk about new things that are coming out in the beauty realm. Basically, how this works is I am going to just look through new products coming out, talk to you guys about anything that catches my eye, whether it be good, bad, or super, super boring. Boring. I don't know why that had an R in it. Well, let's get started. So I'm gonna use Hot Fire makeup. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about, I probably have to go back eons because it's been a while since I first saw this. Okay, this, the new-ish, it's so funny. Oh my gosh, this came out literally the 28th of November. It has been less than 2 weeks and I'm like, this is old news. That's just how we roll apparently. So this is the Bare Necessities palette from ColourPop. So this is a 30 pan palette and it has so many colors in here, and what's neat is that there are pretty much, it almost looks evenly distributed with mattes and shimmery shades, which I really appreciate. So probably just based off of my track record, I'm sure that a lot of you guys are like thinking Leesha's gonna hate this is so boring, yada yada. Au contraire, madame, was the worst French I've ever said in my life. I want this really badly and I'm gonna tell you why. This is the most perfect bridal palette that I have seen in a really long time. I've been getting back into freelancing with doing weddings. It's been super fun. If you have any bridal needs or like prom or like just date night and you live in Arizona, my schedule is open for you. One of the things that's been kind of frustrating is that a lot of the palettes that I have are limited edition palettes. They are ones that are the naked palettes. You have a whole bunch of different ones for different undertones, that kind of thing. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I really need this. It's only $30. We know ColourPop eyeshadows, their pressed eyeshadows are phenomenal. And just the fact that this is such a nice blend, there's a beautiful gradient, there's good textures, there's a lot of mattes, which is always good for weddings. It just looks like a really perfect bridal palette. There's cool tones, there's warm tones, there's nice highlight shades, there's darker shades. You just really have everything you could possibly need. And when you are freelancing, when you are traveling with makeup to do weddings or to do makeup on people, you want to be concise. When I'm freelancing and I have to take out 12 different palettes to try and find the colors I want, or different blush palettes, or different anything, it gets so overwhelming. A lot of the times, because the space you have to do your like whole freelancing is like a table this big, maybe. Sometimes I've had to do it on the hotel bed. Sometimes I've had to do like, you kind of have to make do with the space that you have. So concise is the best. So something like this, I 100% want to get. It is on my wish list, and it's something that I just love the concept of. I love the idea of this, and I just really do think that for freelancing, it will be a really great palette to have on hand. The end. That's all I wanted to talk about today. See you later. Let's see. A lot of this stuff here is going to be, yeah, a lot of Black Friday stuff. ColourPop also had some new stuff at Ulta. I have not been to Ulta. It's a butterfly collection, but I know this is what happened with the Disney collection in ColourPop. Anytime I'm able to swatch ColourPop in person, I'm always like, crap, because I want it so badly. That's what happened with the last Disney princess collection they came out with. When I saw the pictures, absolutely no desire whatsoever to get anything from it. And then I went into Ulta and they had a display and I was like, I could just try it. And what happened? I bought way more of it than I would have if I hadn't seen it in person. It's one of the reasons I don't go into Sephora, because I just know. I just know what'll happen. Zooming in onto testers is always a questionable act here, but you can't go wrong. Like, I've very rarely seen ColourPop pressed eyeshadows that are not super awesome. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, this is ColourPop's holiday collection. Oh, I haven't seen this yet. Let's see. Is it out? Oh yeah, it launched on the 2nd. More butterfly stuff. This is a yellow butterfly palette. It looks pretty. It looks like there's a lot of glitter in there though. And then what are these? Metallic liquid liner. That looks moussey for a liquid liner, doesn't it? It looks like really like how a liquid eyeshadow would be, which isn't a bad thing, but with that brush, maybe it's just the way that it looks right there. I'm not sure, but it definitely looks thick. I just feel like you can't go wrong. They're just so nice. Ooh, okay, so Pat McGrath. Oh, this is such a strange collaboration to me. So there is a Pat McGrath by Disney, by Star Wars collection coming out. And you know what's so interesting is that when I think of Star Wars, and maybe this is because it's come out before, but I think of like Maybelline or like NYX maybe, or just like a drugstore brand doing a Star Wars collection. And maybe it's because it's happened before. I've never tried her pressed eyeshadows, actually. I was really into Pat McGrath stuff when it first launched, and it was a little bit more science-y. Like the whole theme of it was very like from a lab, and it was a lot more like weird, I guess, because there was like loose glitter, and it was a lot more experimental, I'll say that. The pressed eyeshadows and the collections I've seen more lately have been a lot more traditional brand. So the fact that they have 3 eyeshadow palettes coming out here, I'm going to say immediately this C3PO one is beautiful. The swatches always from her stuff look unreal. They look amazing. Even though like I know that these are more like stencil swatches, which are, you can't fully trust them, but still just seeing the shine, seeing like on these ones the duochrome happening. Oh my god, they look stunning. This like purple in the center there that's just got this like reflex going on. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. Oh, it's a UK launch. Oh, interesting. Because I know if I swatched these, I would be like really inclined to actually buy them. They look unreal. So Pat McGrath is just always one for my own sanity and my own wallet that I try not to actually see in person because I just get scared of impulse buying. They are beautiful though. Holy crap, these are stunning. Stunning. If any of you get them, you'll have to let me know. Yeah, these are the Decadence Eye Palette. Oh, that's one that's already sold out. These are $65 each. Yeah, the last palettes that I bought, I caved on the Melt Muerte collection, the 2 palettes. Those were $58 each, and it was only because I had my Sephora $20 off 75 coupon. I didn't go into Sephora to get them. I specifically bought them online so that I would not have to see them or there was a Huda Beauty palette that was also kind of like calling my name. They're gonna get here Friday, and so let me know what you think, but I think I'm going to do a live stream on Saturday playing with those so you guys can see like firsthand, and it should be really fun. I was doing those on Twitch for a while, but I kind of want to bring that to YouTube and see how we hang with it. So let me know if that's something that you would want to be around for. It would probably be like 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I'm thinking, which would be noon my time, which would be 2 o'clock Eastern Time. But I think that would be a fun way to kind of see all of the colors there because they just look unreal. Absolutely unreal. There's a new moisturizer from Glow Recipe. I really like Glow Recipe. I have a lot of their stuff. Banana souffle. I wonder how that would smell because one of the things with Glow Recipe is that their stuff is has like actual ingredients. It's not like artificial. Like they have a watermelon one that has actual watermelon in it. So having actual banana, it probably is super moisturizing. Banana souffle sounds really good too. Not gonna lie. Naked Heat was on sale. Beauty blenders in Christmas colors. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Colored Rain. These are not actual beauty blenders. These are faux blenders. Beauty faux. No, neither of those work. That's not gonna work. I always think it's interesting when I see beauty blenders or any blenders in general that have these different like limited edition colors because they're gonna get so ugly anyways when you put your foundation on it. So I have the black ones that I got as like a giant set at some point, but I mean they're always gonna get gross, right? So the way they look to begin with is like meh. Okay, what is the other one that I wanted to... Beauty News Official, that was the other one. What's this? Oh, it's a Morphe palette. Chi Cosmetic, ColourPop. This is really pretty. This Too Faced. I know it wouldn't look like this once it's on, but it's this Lunar New Year theme, and it's this highlighter that just looks like opalescent almost. So the packaging's really cute. I don't know, like I'm sure once this is applied, it's just gonna look like any other, maybe like a multi-chromatic kind of look, but I just really like the way that it looks in the palette. Yeah, this is not on their social media yet. I don't know if there's really anything else that I wanted to touch base on. Oh, Kesha has a new collection coming out. The colors in the palette look cute. I don't love the packaging just because there's like a tassel, and it's just, I get kind of weird, like meh about specialty shaped packaging, because I just start to think about things when they are put away. Obviously, like that's just a personal thing and it means absolutely nothing, but the colors definitely look really fun. And it's cool to see a palette like this that's her first launch, and it really reads Kesha. There's a lot of like pastels, there's shimmers, warm tones, cool tones. It seems pretty balanced. And the swatches, they don't look bad. They look pretty good. That I know these are stencil swatches, so you really can't tell. So we'll have to see. The only thing I did not love, if I'm being honest with you guys, was when I went, like, the pictures on her actual brand page, just, there's something about them that just don't sell it to me. There's one of the first ones that she posted is this one of her, like, eating lipstick or something. Or I'm just like, oh, like, that hurts my face. It hurts my soul. Oh, it just makes me like want to take a shower. But yeah, all of the pictures, I don't know. I don't love this like vibe, but it's her vibe, and you do you, boo-boo. And that's awesome. Why is she eating hair? Maybe I just don't. Oh, it's not hair. It's the tassels. She's eating her, the tassels on her makeup palette. I see. But I appreciate that, because, you know, if we go to the other end of it, which I don't know if is going to be on here. Yes, it is. This is, I had to like think about it for a second, but this is the new eyeshadow palette from Lady Gaga from House Labs. This is so boring, right? Like this to me is such a boring palette. And I know she did a video with Nikki Tutorials, and I believe she talked about in it like wanting something for everything, inclusivity, I don't know, something like that. And I can understand that to an extent, but we have this. I feel like if you're gonna enter the makeup world, you gotta bring something new to the table, or you need to bring something, if you're a celebrity, you need to bring something that says you. And this doesn't say Lady Gaga to me. Maybe, I guess, like, maybe nowadays Lady Gaga. I don't know. There's literally nothing about this palette that's like, holy crap, I need to get that, other than it's Lady Gaga. You know, like, that's the selling point. And so they're kind of just like, meh to me. Super meh. Anyways, I think that's all I'm going to talk about for this episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Boring. As always, I love hearing your thoughts. I just realized that I did this whole video without putting any cheeks on, so that is freaking awesome. Neato burrito. Alright guys, I have a tutorial, I guess, or a get ready with me on leeshaland.com right now for this look. If you are interested, it is already up and ready to go. And yeah, so thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you later. Bye. Bub says bye. Bye.